putting out great graduates through fantastic programs, and we're developing amazing technology. But we have to stay there, and we have to innovate to stay there. And so we know we need to innovate, but how do you innovate without knowing what your entrepreneurial ecosystem is? So we're going to take a look at where we kind of stand in relative to the nation. According to the Kauffman Foundation, we're actually ranked only 7, better than 8 last year, but there are several cities that are much higher than us that I feel that we could compete with. Providence, Miami, Portland. We can be better. So how do we get better? Well, we need to understand the changing landscape of the entrepreneurial ecosystem. From 1996 to 2012, the rate of employees at small businesses has actually been shrinking. There are more businesses with only 1 to 4 employees. And what that means is that there's a lot of different needs that exist out there. But then we also need to take a look at some of other troubling statistics, that our rate of new entrepreneurs has been declining since 2012. And that overall since 2008, the rate of business owners has been declining, and it hasn't recovered. So we also need to take a look at kind of the sentiment and the needs of entrepreneurs to see what's going on. The sentiment here, a survey conducted by the Small Business Monitor, indicated that business owners for another year have thought things are going to get worse. Are they going to get worse for 2017? If the trend keeps up, yes. More people thought it was going to remain the same or get worse than it did last year. So we also need to know what they need. If it's going to get any better, we have to understand that. And through academic research, surveys, and interviews, we've determined that there are 4 key categories that we need to provide for entrepreneurs to get what they need. It's business support, whether it's mentorship or proximity to these resources. It's access to infrastructure. Where are they going to work and collaborate? It's the access to capital, funding, and human capital. And it's research and development. And you can even see up here another Small Business Monitor survey. Finding and keeping customers is one of the least concerned problems they have. They know they have great ideas, and they know people will buy them. What we need to know is how are they going to get these skilled employees? Which is also really troubling because as a university, we put out 9,000 graduates a year. Why are our Southern California and Long Beach business owners thinking that they can't find skilled employees? So what is actually missing from this picture? Well, we know that the rate of business owners out of their education is actually diminishing for college graduates. And the age of these business owners, the age range for young business owners, we're seeing less of them. What that says to me is that our college graduates aren't getting out and starting businesses. And they're also not getting out there and being part of businesses, at least in the Southern California, Los Angeles area. And so, but if you know Long Beach like I do, you know there's a lot of resources out there that are great and can really help these entrepreneurs. So we wanted to poll our students and see what they knew about the Small Business Development Center, the Downtown Long Beach Associates, We Labs, the Small Business Administration, or the Long Beach Gateway. And we found an overwhelming number of them have never heard of these resources. These anchor institutions that exist to help entrepreneurs and small businesses. And so we also thought that there's got to be something else missing too. Why is this happening? Well, of 7 colleges in the Southern California area, CSULB has a very distinct difference from them. From UCLA, USC, UCI, Dominguez Hills, Cal Poly Pomona, and Fullerton, we're the only one without an innovation center. So we know we need an innovation center to keep at that forefront. Well, how are we going to do it? Well, we're going to take a look at some of the other business models of how the other universities are doing that. Nathan?
Thank you, Noah. So over this past semester, we've interviewed dozens of different centers from all across the country.